Greetings, Empowered Souls. It's Shelly being the Empowered Oracle. I hope you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys so much. Happy September. I am a bit late with my September messages, but I'm not really late because you guys are getting the messages when you're supposed to and hearing the messages when you're supposed to. So, in any case, this is the mid part of September. We are going into fall where I am in the United States. And I hope you guys have had a great season so far. If you're coming out of summer, I hope you guys have a great summer, winter, fall, spring, wherever you are in the world. And these messages are going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Taurus Collective. Okay, Taurus, I hope everything's all good. If you guys are still here, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up like button. Please share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well, so the rest of the collective can hear the messages as well. Please and thank you. That does help me out and continue to move through the thick algorithm. Okay, so we're going to start off, guys, with an angel tarot message. And this is going to be, well, you're going to get oracle messages too, but I want to start off with the angel tarot deck, which is one of my favorite decks. I read this particular deck only in the upright. But in any case, guys, also, if you need a personal reading from me, my information is down in the description area below. So let's see what are the strongest energies for you guys this month. Some of these messages may be past messages, present, and or future, or all of the above, depending on where you are in your timeline. So for me, these messages are timeless. It depends on where you are in your timeline, because everybody's journey and timeline is different. So let's get a tarot, angel tarot message for you guys for September 2025. Divine Spirit, what is the tarot message you have for Taurus Collective, September 2025? Please and thank you. And I take these in the upright only. Holy Divine Spirit, what is Taurus Collective's angel tarot message for? Thank you. Oh, you guys got 3 cards that came out. You got the Four of Air. You got the Four of Air, which is like the 4 swords. You got the 7 of Water, which is like the 7 of Cups. Then you have the Page of Water, Page of Cups. I feel like you guys may be taking some time this month, either now as we speak, or will be taking some time this month to kind of rest and think about your options and your opportunities. Because I do see that you have some new opportunities coming in with the Page of Cups, some type of offer. This could be an offer in love or relationship. This could be in work. This could be in any area of your life. There's some type of small offer. Where I think you guys are going to be trying to feel your way through your choices, and I feel like you're going to have different, some type of different opportunities or different ways to go. This could be in your work. This could be in your relationship. You guys with the 4 Air could be taking time out to think about these things, to maybe even meditate on them. I'm getting that some of you guys are being asked to meditate on some of these decisions and some of these choices. I feel like you have there are different aspects of your life where you, well, I was going to say the world is your oyster. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but I feel like some of you guys could be feeling or will be feeling a bit stuck or undecided or indecisive in terms of making your mind up about which direction to go. I feel like there was a similar message for you guys, Taurus, not too long ago. I could be wrong, but I feel like there was a similar message. This could be a choice about or decision about children or a child. Some of you guys could be parents who are maybe trying to think about your options when it comes to your child's educational direction. I just feel like there's a bit of analyzing about some of these things where it's going to maybe force you guys to take a time out and to really think about some things where typically you might be very decisive in a lot of areas of your life. But I feel like September, you could be dealing with different things that are coming towards you, Taurus, that may make you feel even also a bit maybe overwhelmed at some point, where you're going to feel like, wait a minute, I need to sit down and think about some things. I need to sit down and think about whether I'm going to do A, B, or C. I'm going to need to sit down and think about whether I'm going to choose right or left. There's some type of decisions that you're going to have to make because there are things being offered to you, or there are a lot of different things that you can choose from at this point. And as I said, this could be in different areas of your life, or it could be in one particular area of your life where there are many options to choose from, is what I'm getting. And there could be an energy where you guys may be feeling, you guys may be procrastinating on making a decision on something because there's so many choices to make. So, yeah, I feel like this month is going to be a sit down month for some of you guys. September sit down month for Taurus, because there are a lot of things to choose from. And it's interesting because also with the Seven of Water, which would be like the Seven of Cups, I never noticed it before, but right here at the top in the middle, like in this middle shelf right here, it says 444. So some of you guys could be seeing 444, which could be a confirmation for you all as well. 444 for me, and that is an angelic number of protection, stability, and security, which totally speaks very loudly of Taurus energy. Taurus, Cancer, those are the two signs that I think of when it comes to really creating or seeking stability, security, protection, home, and comfort. I think of the number 4, and I think of 444. So 444 is a protection number as well, but it also, again, talks about stability, home, security, creating a safe haven for yourself, or needing a safe haven for yourself in any area of your life. Okay? So those could be some things that you guys could be having on your mind right now, or lately, or definitely sometime this month, or as we go further into the month. What other messages do you have for Taurus Collective, Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. Sorry, guys, I have to keep clearing my throat and drinking water because my allergies are on one right now. For the change of seasons. What other message do we have for Taurus Collective? else got this? I feel like Aries got this same message. Can I have another Yin Yang Oracle message for Taurus Collective? Okay. So we have disharmony triggers conflict, shadow side, moon in the dark night. And then we have sun, strength, and empowerment. Yep, empowerment. So Taurus, some of your decisions may trigger someone. I'm getting that energy right away. Some of the decisions that you need to make, because this is a collective reading, it's different for everybody. But what I am getting is that for someone who I'm reading for, some of your decisions or a particular decision will trigger someone and cause some type of conflict or disharmony, which will also kind of be like a Five of Wands energy. Five of Wands and traditional tarot. Five of Wands talks about conflict, fighting, disagreements. Okay, then we have the shadow side, the dark night. This is the area of this Four of Air where some of you guys, again, are going to be taking some type of break. This could be also a physical burnout, a mental burnout, an emotional burnout from, I feel like there are choices and options that you could be overwhelmed with right now or will be. And with this dark night and shadow side, some of you guys could be needing to reassess, take a break, fall back, because maybe there are some behaviors you're noticing about yourself, Taurus, where you feel like you need to check yourself on some things that may be a bit out of character for you lately, Taurus, which is just your shadow side. Some things that are coming up that obviously need to be addressed in some way, shape, or form. Okay, but ultimately the sun comes out. The sun comes out and you are stepping back into your power, especially after this Four of Air energy, after this break, after this contemplation, after this much needed rest and reassessment. You're going to be in that sun energy. You're going to be back in your power and finding strength to make a decision, to make a definitive decision, regardless of how it triggers someone or how it triggers people. Some of you, I get an energy of definitely this could be relationship related, okay? And having to make some decision on something that could possibly trigger someone. All right, so let me keep going, guys, and find out what blockages you currently are dealing with, Taurus. This could be blockages in relationships, specifically, you know, whether you're single or married or in a relationship. Let's see what blockages you guys could be dealing with. Holy Divine Spirit, what are Taurus Collective's current blockages, please and thank you. What is Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, current blockages? Okay, for some of you guys, we have not my type. Be open to different types of people because you may be surprised who you find. So some of you guys may be stuck in your ways in terms of the type of man or woman or person that you are that you're typically attracted to. You might just be set in your ways and looking for a physical attribute, an intellectual attribute, a material attribute. You know, somebody has to have money. Somebody has to make a certain amount of income. So be open to different types, because, you know, we've all heard, never judge a book by its cover, which is very true. It doesn't serve us to do that, but as human beings, we often do that as like just the automatic default. And a lot of times it is unconscious. We do have a type, but Divine Spirit is encouraging you guys to notice this about yourself, that this is creating a blockage, and that there could be a certain pattern of certain types of relationships that you are having because you are attracted to a certain type and maybe not consciously aware of that. And it's blocking you from finding the person or finding the connection that's actually made for you, Taurus, that you'll find true happiness in. Okay, so keep that in mind. And then we have here, it says, need rescuing. You are waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. Okay, so some of you guys could be, again, waiting for a relationship to fall in your lap, and or waiting for that knight in shining armor, or waiting for that it woman, you know, to fall in your lap. But I'm hearing that you have to make yourself a little bit more accessible, Taurus. I feel like that's a specific message for someone. So there's a need to make yourself more accessible. Maybe some of you guys are staying too much in the house, not getting out as much. And it doesn't mean, you know, you have to go to these I mean, you can, you know, I would never tell you what to do, but I'm just giving you an example of, it's not necessarily, Divine Spirit is not necessarily saying that you have to make yourself, that you have to go to all these events, like singles events and things like that. No. You can, but just step out of your comfort zone a bit more. Specifically, step out of your house a bit more, Taurus. Be seen. It could just be going down the street, taking a walk. It could be just going down the street to the grocery store. Just make yourself a little bit more accessible to the outside world so you can meet that person. Okay? I feel like that was very specific for someone. All right. What other messages, Divine Spirit, do we have for Taurus Collective at this time? Let's get a message from the Angels of Light deck here. What other message do you have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, September 2025? Please and thank you. Okay. They didn't want all three of those cards. They didn't want all these cards either. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. What message do we have for Taurus from this? They did mean for you to have two cards, but not any more than two. Okay. All right. So we have Archangel Gabriel. It says, you are blessed to receive this Archangel card, and your guidance is to invoke Archangel Gabriel, who works on the white ray for grace and purification. It is time to release old memories, ingrained habits, and mental patterns which lower your vibration. Archangel Gabriel will bring order and discipline into your life so that everything runs smoothly. You can also call on him to bring you clarity and joy. You are reminded that you are beautiful, light, that you are a beautiful, light, and wise spirit, and that only the material mantle disguises your true self. So envision yourself surrounded by pure white light. Let your pure spirit emerge and fly. If I can speak. The affirmation for this is, I am pure and light. Okay. So it talks about connecting with Archangel Gabriel. And Archangel Gabriel is also the archangel that works with our throat chakra, our communication, and our creativity. Okay. So we also have kindness. In order to be kind, you must open your heart to the gentle qualities of caring and compassion. Be kind to yourself. Have reasonable expectations and give yourself due praise. In order to nurture the gentle quality of kindness, cherish yourself. When you do something for yourself, you automatically extend that same energy to others. Kindness melts barriers of ice around people and re-empowers those who are afraid. So reach out to the lonely, draw out the shy, include those who feel isolated, and comfort the sad. Your rewards will be a sense of inner peace, warmth, and love. And the affirmation for this, Taurus, is, I am kind to myself and others. Okay, I saw that page of cups, so that page of water that card that fell. Sorry, guys, I'm not picking it up, but that was the page of water or page of cups tarot card that fell earlier. I'm just going to keep it moving. And lastly, let's get some oracle messages as we begin to close out from the Cancerian Oracle deck. Holy Divine Spirit, what Cancerian Oracle messages do you have for Taurus Collective at this time? Please and thank you as we begin to close out. Can I have two more for one more? Taurus Collective as we close out, Divine Spirit, please and thank you. Okay. So this could be also why the disharmony and triggers and conflict card came out as well. We have Tower Moment. Okay. It says, expect change, but it is a blessing in disguise. So a Tower Moment, guys, doesn't always have to be something uncomfortable or devastating or deemed as negative. Okay. Tower Moment can be a surprise and an unexpected change. However, it doesn't have to be unpleasant. So with this particular Tower Moment, it says expect change and it is a blessing in disguise. And again, this Tower Moment could also, depending on what it is you choose, Taurus, whatever decision that you make, it could cause conflict and disharmony with someone else or in a situation. So that could also be part of the Tower Moment. So just FYI. Then we have fall back. Yes. No need to worry. Take a break. All will work out. This is why we had the Four of Air, the Four of Swords. This is Divine Spirit reiterating the message about taking a break, meditating, contemplating, reassessing. This could be due to burnout. As I said, you're going to find yourself, if you haven't already, needing to step back and chill and think about some things before you move forward and or before you make a decision or a choice. Okay? But all will work out in the end, because not only does this card reaffirm that, but we have the Sun card again. Sun, strength and empowerment. You're going to walk back into your power. The sun's going to come out, Taurus. Then we have nurture. It says friendship, family, cook, motherhood, and feed your soul. So that is also part of the Four of Air energy, where you guys are being asked to just nurture yourself right now. Fall back, Take a break. Rest. Okay. I like that. I feel like is there something else? You know what? Let me pull. I didn't do this for the other readings, but I feel moved to get a little message as we close out. And these messages are from B's affirmations. And she's the angel soul whisperer. You can find that if you Google B. Carlton, Beth Carlton, by the way. She has these beautiful affirmations, but I felt guided to grab one for you guys before I close out the reading. All right. Okay, it says, I am happily taking moments to allow my inner child to come out and play. I honor my needs to let go of responsibilities from time to time and be a child at heart. Once again. Okay, so that also could be why, where is this card? That could, hold on guys. Okay, that could also be why the Page of Water card came out. Where I mentioned earlier in the reading, this could also be the energy of children. Okay, so this Page of Water / Page of Cups energy could be also referencing your inner child, Taurus. Needing to recognize your inner child, needing to tap into your inner child energy, and have your inner child come out and play. And that's also could be a part of the Four of Airs energy as well. Taking that break to nurture yourself, okay? Because we do have nurture up here as well. So, Taurus, I went over a little bit longer than I wanted to, but these are the messages that I have so far for September. And as always, guys, it's an honor to read for you guys. And until the next upload, be well, be at peace. Ashe.